Hey Posh Hearts, it's Simone here, and I wanted to talk to you guys about fundraising today. So someone asked this question on the team page, and I thought it would just be a lot easier to do a video. This has actually been on my list of things to do a training on, so this kind of works out perfectly. Now is a really great time, well, anytime is a really great time to look at fundraising. But if you are interested in doing some fundraising, there is no like official way to do it with Posh, and it really just kind of depends on how you want to run it. So I'm just going to go over a couple options on how you can do your fundraiser and kind of some tips and tricks. Okay, so first of all, fundraising, basically you're going to donate your commission to the organization, and this is something that you are doing on your own, so it's you as an independent consultant. Okay, you can decide how much commission you want to donate to the organization. Obviously I want to stress to you, do not be careful and don't donate more than what you're earning, obviously, just because there are some costs in putting together a fundraiser. So make sure you account for those when you are setting up the fundraiser with the organization. So for general rule of thumb, it can be whatever you want. It can be percentage. It can be like 20% if you want to keep that 5% as a buffer for you for the fundraising cost. It can be 10%, it can be 15%, however you want to do it. If that's based on your commission, and it's the same thing if you're going to say 10% of the sales or whatever, because anyway, but yeah, so that's how you make sure that you have a very clear idea of how you want to run it when you are meeting with the organization to go over the fundraiser. You can, and I do recommend that you do this, come up with a set of options for the fundraiser to, like a set of products for people to showcase at the fundraiser. I do recommend doing the Posh to Meet You sets just because it's very easy. You can get a form printed out that allows people to choose one chunk, one hand cream, and one lip balm as their order, and it's a straight, each bundle costs how much for the Posh to Meet You set. So it's very easy to calculate. You don't need to give a catalog to every single person that is doing the fundraiser. You can just because our catalogs are a little bit pricier, you can print off the order form and have something on the back of the order form. You can get those printed locally if you want to, and that's probably the most cost-effective way to do it. I do think that it would be nice, and I've done this before, where what I do is I give out order forms and I give out a sheet of information of what they need to know for the fundraiser. So it's basically instructions for whoever it is that's going around to collect orders. And then I have all of this in a manila envelope. And I have the instructions taped on one side of the envelope. On the other side, I have like a sheet to show like the total order, so that the person that's collecting the orders knows exactly how much money should be in the envelope. Obviously, it doesn't have to be taped on the outside; it could just be taped on the inside. But that you have your order form, you have your instructions, and then I think it's nice to have a tally so that the person that's collecting the collecting all of the orders knows how many orders should be in there, how much money should be in there, and that they double check it before they turn it into you. Business cards obviously can be very helpful as well, but if all you can do is just put all of your website information on the order form, then that works out really well. Alternatively, you don't have to do the order forms. You can direct people to your website to order and have them order under the organization's event. So if it's a fundraiser for dance team, say dance team fundraiser, and then people can order directly from there, and then you can donate a portion of your commission to that charity. Now, I do recommend that you are the hostess of the event, because you're the one that's going to be pushing the orders through. You're going to be the one that's manually putting in the orders, and then once all those orders are put in, then you can write a check for whatever the organization has earned. So a check from you to the organization, and that is kind of how you do the fundraiser there. If you want to offer more variety, For the fundraiser, like I said, you can always have them go to your website and order directly from your website. But if you're if you're having like the dance team girls take orders from their family and friends, then having the order form is really easy for them to just go, yes, I want, this chunk, I want that hand cream, and I want that lip balm. What's my total? This much, right? Obviously, um, if they can have, if they can write, so if they are writing checks for the fundraiser, then I do recommend that they write the checks, they write their check to the person that's collecting the money, and then that person will then write one check to you so that you can put it into the Posh, so you can put the order in, if that makes perfect sense. That way you don't have to be dealing with other people's information and all that stuff. So you want to make sure that that is very clear, that they're the ones that handle the individual people's checks and monies, and then that they write one check to you so that you don't have to chase around extra cash or um, chase around checks and contact information. So hopefully that helps. Um, Let me know if you guys have any questions on this. Fundraising can be a really great way for you to reach out into your cold market, a really great way to hit your goals every month. And you can do fundraising and um, charity, charity, like business for charity every month. You can pick a new charity every month to donate a portion of the sales to. For any orders that are in that event. You can do fundraisers for all types of groups, corporate groups, school groups, church groups, anything like that. So that basically there's a very great opportunity here. So if you guys aren't taking advantage of this, I definitely think that you guys should take excuse me, take a look at it and see, what organizations are important to you. Maybe have your VIPs vote every month. Or you can do it quarterly, etc. But yeah, basically, it's a very easy way for you to do it. If you guys have questions, let me know. If you guys have any tips or tricks, I would love to hear them, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.